Ask just about any teacher and they'll tell you a hands-on education is hands down the best. And that's exactly what ag students at Bellevue High are getting.
It's not just out of a book. Yes, we do the stuff in the classroom too with the book, but here you get to see science come to life. I mean, you're looking at a 22-day-old embryo today. I mean, yes, it's not real exciting to see at first, but you get to understand that this is what it takes. That's what this process is like, and the hormones that are involved, and the medicine and the care. It's the whole picture. It's really, truly a great opportunity for the students.
I know it's going to be extremely helpful having the experience of being around animals, and being able to see work in a vet hospital. It's definitely going to come in handy when I go to vet school.
Go help them, Caroline. Caroline's been great this year. We called her our resident vet here on campus. When we had 48 pigs came in and we had to give them each 2 shots, she was in there and gave everybody their shots. And so he's been here with the horse on weekends and after school, before school, meeting with Dr. Atterbury, because things don't always fit into the schedule of the school day, and so you have to make it go wherever it has to go.
I learn a lot with the horse and also with the other animals here too. I've given multiple injections to both the horse and other animals. And then through working with the vet here, coming mornings when she comes, I've learned about the breeding process, really.
Nothing is better than a baby. We had calves born this past week out here, and everybody loves babies, whether it's goats or horses, or we hatch chicks at the elementary school and everyone gets excited about those. It kind of brings the whole cycle to life. And now they know they have to watch them and take care of them. We do have one that has had larger teeth than we would like to have, so they get to go in there and take care of it. And things don't always go exactly to plan, and I think that's what's important for these kids to see. It kind of helps get them ready for real life, and things aren't always cookie cutter, and you kind of have to sometimes change directions and do what you have to do to make everything work.
Coming up next week, we'll tell you about a very unique way the equine program is making money for Bellevue High.
All right, that's good. Thanks.
Recently, 2 of Marion County's top high schools joined forces to prepare each other for a common challenge.
It's the Biotechnology Day for North Marion High School, and what happens is North Marion High School biotechnology students and Westport High School's medical program students get together, and we go through a bunch of different labs that deal with biotechnology. And the main purpose is to get us prepared for the Biotechnology Assistant Certification Exam.
What is the Biotechnician Assistant Credentialing Exam?
It's actually a vocational exam that's with the state, and it gives them industry certification so they can go out and get a job in this particular field.
So we're basically trying to help out the Westport students who have an online class get that hands-on experience that's really necessary for the biotechnician certification test. We have a lot of equipment here, and all of it will be used on the test, or at least questioned on the test, and I think it's really good that they've come to get help from us and even help us by allowing us to present it to them and sort of help our own memory for when we take the test.
These students actually articulate into Santa Fe Community College, their biotechnology program. So they get college credit when they pass this exam, and they can go to the Santa Fe Community College, and they can actually take their certificate program, their 2-year program, or their 4-year program. It's going to help them whether they go on into a science field in college, or it can help them in any sort of job where we have to comport ourselves in a professional manner. And it's one of the largest growing fields in the United States and in the state of Florida.
Bye-bye. All right, Zach, so Mom says you were out last week for an eye infection?
We often take our good health for granted, but students with health issues have to deal with those concerns 24/7. They don't stop at the classroom door. That's why school nurses play a very important role in the lives of our students.
I think a lot of parents as well as teachers don't really think that students need to have these health conditions that they need to take care of while they're at school. I know when I was a student and going to school, I never thought about if a child had diabetes that they would need to take care of that condition at school. But if you really think about it, that condition does not leave you when you get off the school bus or when your parent drops you off in car line. You still have those issues, those same health issues that you need to address, whether you're at school, whether you're at home, wherever you may be in the community.
May 11th was National School Nurses Appreciation Day across the country. And even though the day has come and gone, we can appreciate the fact that our school nurses are providing the children of Marion County Public Schools with the best care possible.
On a weekly basis, and I do a weekly report that goes to the health department, because the health department as well as the school board, they work hand in hand, overseeing the clinic and that sort of thing here in our county. Today, for instance, I saw 35 students. So I think the least that I've seen since I've been here at Osceola was probably maybe 15, but normally I'm in the mid-20s. We are an integral part that we're in the school setting, but we're still doing those health issues, taking care of those health care concerns that affect students during their school day.
What book would a bear read if a bear could read a book? Rhonda McMillan's fourth graders at East Marion are imagining just that.
My fourth graders are designing a coloring book for the Forest Public Library. The theme was about bears going to the library, and the children chose their reason to visit the library and illustrated.
The coloring book is being created in the hopes of bringing awareness about the local public library to the children at East Marion. The finished coloring books will go on sale at the Forest Public Library's used book sale May 19th, 20th, and 21st.
What is it that makes a violin speak? Well, at Madison Street Elementary School, it's a club among many other performing arts clubs that offers a variety of entertainment to wow the audiences.
Well, this particular group, as my other student was alluding to, the contemporary strings, basically a group that I started, but building upon the rich legacy that was already here at Madison Street that incorporates strings and the variety of other instruments.
We will memorize them, and if they don't really line up or they're kind of shaky, sometimes we'll do solo parts with them. And then this time we changed the lyrics of the song Yesterday for our fifth graders. And so it's just kind of like we're practicing, and then we'll make a performance.
Some students, music is their language. Yes, they may speak, their native tongue may be English or Spanish or French, but with many a student here at Madison Street, and because it's a performing arts related magnet school, they kind of know that going in that, I'm choosing this school as opposed to other schools because I'm going to get perhaps a double dose, a triple dose of music, of the arts. With that, I really feel and believe that many of the students choose Madison Street as opposed to whatever their zone school may have been, because there's an absolute connection already, and it helps to enhance who they already are naturally.
This is a partnership between the Marion County Public Schools, the CEP, Mr. Ma, and Career Source Citrus Levy Marion. We got together to put on an event to help identify high school students as a pathway to learn opportunities for education into their career path for the workforce. And what we've done here today is we've gathered a lot of employer by industry. We have healthcare, we have IT, we have manufacturing, and we have other business and energy here in public safety. The goal was to have these students work and meet these employers to identify skill sets and ideas and training that they would need in order to go in those career pathways. So if a student wants to go into healthcare, there's healthcare employers here. They can find out from those employers what are they looking for in the industry, what kind of training, what kind of experience, what kind of pay, what is the culture of those healthcare. And the students get to talk to these employers to share about their needs and what they're looking for. And basically the employers are talking to their future workforce. The goal is for them to sell themselves to these students. So if these students go off after they get out of high school, if they go on to vocational training or college training, that they may come back to Marion County to these employers. We're trying to groom and grow the talent here so they will return to Marion County. So we're trying to grow our workforce. Our employers saying they need skills, they need more talent, and the only way we can do is build them now.